Alright, what's up everyone? This is Kangaroo Coffee and Kangaroo Court is now in session. Here we are for our second episode. Let's see what's going on with the spirits today. They're somewhat mildly perturbed. Well, that's a lot better than them being very perturbed. And tomorrow will be a rainy day, which will be nice. That will give us a day where we don't have to water our very small number of crops here. Okay, fantastic. So it's day 2 of spring, year 1, and we have a letter from Willy, and he is telling us to come down to the beach. I have a feeling he's going to give us our first fishing pole, so that will be very nice. Fishing is one of the best ways to earn money early on in the game, so we will certainly be taking advantage of that. The first pole we get is you know, not that great, just like all of the, you know, tools that you get when you start off with, but we will get better fishing poles as our skills increase, and we should be all set after a while. Alright, let's see what's going on in our journal today. Okay, so should go down to the beach before 5 o'clock today. Let's see, how many people do we have yet to meet? Okay, we got 10 more people who we need to greet. Let's see who they are. Alright, so everybody who's colored in here, we have already met, okay, well rather, whose names are here we've already met. They're all colored in. And so it looks like we need to meet Haley, Pierre, Caroline, Abigail, Willy, which we will take care of soon. Elliot. Elliot can be a little hard to find sometimes. You either can't find him or you're running into him constantly. It's one or the other. Linus, we definitely need to go meet Linus, Demetrius, Sebastian, who can be a little bit of a challenge, and then we also have the Wizard and Jess. So we'll certainly try to start meeting all those people today. Let's see if there's any good forage up here. That's another thing early game, we like to forage. Alright, we got a dandelion and a daffodil. That'll certainly be nice. Alright, let's see what's going on here in Pelican Town today. Alright. So yeah, we got a lot we can do today. I mean, it's the very beginning of the game, so there are a few things that are not available to us. Such as the mines I don't believe are open quite yet, but hopefully soon. I think it's like day 3. Okay, here's our cutscene with Willy. Oh, look at him there smoking the pipe. A true fisherman. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. Good to meet you too, Willy. I like Willy a lot. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Alright. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. That's a good business plan there, Willy. Okay, so we got his old bamboo pole, which apparently he was using up until now. Well, surprised Willy didn't have a better fishing pole. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. That's true, there's a lot of different kinds. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Smells, it sells. So that's a good motto. Alright, so we've met Willy, and now we have ourselves a bamboo fishing pole. So let's give it a whirl. Alright. Sure doesn't cast out very far. Oh man. Fishing in this game is pretty hard. You know, when I first started trying to fish in this game, I 100% did not understand how it worked. It's a little confusing at first. Thankfully, there are these instructions here. You know, we're just trying to keep that green bar behind the fish as it moves. Ah, and a herring, our very first fish. Fantastic. There's a lot of fish that are required for the community center, and so that's something we'll need to start worrying about here pretty soon. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? There's bubbles over here. When there are bubbles, you get a much higher bite rate. You'll catch more fish. I mean, right now we're not using bait or anything. We just have our very beginning fishing pole. We don't have any fishing skill yet. So it'll take us a little time to get to where, you know, we can really truly take advantage of things like this, like the bubbles. But hey, halibut, that's great. But the bubbles will definitely help us, you know, since we're not using bait or anything. Joja Cola, fantastic. You know, the game says that the Joja Cola is trash, and you know it kind of is, but it does have some energy benefits to it. You get like what, 13 energy from it, which you know isn't that much. But hey, early on in the game, when you're so low on energy and you're so low on food, it's definitely a good thing to have anything you can get. So I'm sure we will end up drinking that Joja Cola. Alright, so we've caught a few fish. We've used up our whole inventory here. So let's see. Alright, I really want to get that clam there. So let's go ahead and drink this Joja Cola. Mainly just to clear up the room in our inventory. Can we get this one too? Ah, good. Alright. Sometimes you can't get the other one if you have a mostly full inventory. Because, you know, these are, you know, they have the different quality levels. I think clams do. Alright. Fantastic, so that's good. Now, like I said in the last episode, we are going to need to go ahead and get 300 wood pretty quickly so that we can get on the other side of the little river here and be able to get some of that forage on the other side there. And that's where all the coral and the sea urchins are. Then, you know, sometimes you see the other types of forage, beach forage over there. Alright, let's check these trash cans, see if there's anything of interest in here for us. Okay. Oh, she disappeared? Alright. Buying 1 topaz at 3 times the market value. Please deliver directly into my hands. Jody. 240 gold on delivery, and Jody will be thankful. Okay, topaz will be kind of hard to come by right now because I don't think we have access to the mines quite yet. Let's say hi to Marnie. Hey, Marnie. My nephew Shane has been staying at my place the last few months. Oh, yes, Shane. He helps me out with the chickens, so I'm not complaining. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that Shane has some role to play there. Alright, let's see. I can't remember if we've actually gone into the community center yet. Yeah, I guess not. I think that's like day 4 or 5 that you can start going in there. Maybe it's just day 3. I'm not sure. We'll try. We'll try every once in a while and just see if we can get in there, because I would very much like to go ahead and get started with the community center. Ah, we have found a lost book. You found a lost book. The library's collection has expanded. Yeah, so the books are fantastic. Really a good thing to be able to use, particularly early on in the game. And we'll go down to the museum in a little while, and I'll show you what happens to those lost books. Ah, Linus. Alright, stranger, hello. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. Alright. Well, we will get to know Linus better. And Linus gives us some good stuff. We can get wild bait from Linus. We can, yeah, I think he sends us a few recipes. Seems like sashimi might come from Linus. There are a few recipes that Linus will send us that'll be very helpful to us as the game progresses. But just for fun, let's head down to the museum. Not sure if we have been down there yet in this series. And we'll look at the lost books. The lost books are kind of, I think, an underutilized aspect of this game, particularly with the existence of the Stardew Valley Wiki. And most people, including myself, just look at the wiki if you want to know something, which is fantastic. But these lost books appear right here. So you see these books floating above the bookshelf here. And so you can click on them, well, I'm not sure how to do it, actually. Is war with the Gotoro Empire necessary? A unique perspective by P.W. Kranshauer. Okay. Well, oh, there we go. Okay, this one opened. This is a book by Marnie. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors than dry hay. They don't like being outside in the rain, though. Happy animals produce higher quality products, and that is absolutely right, and that's why it's a good thing to definitely try to pet the animals every day. You know, you build up your heart levels with them, and then they, like it says here, start producing higher quality products, which of course sell for more money. So that is fantastic. All right, how do you open the other one? All right. Well, anyway, we'll get that eventually. Now, Jess is one of the people that we have yet to meet, and now we have met Jess. So very good. That's taken care of. Now let's just run up here to the little trash can next to Clint's blacksmith shop. Sometimes there's some good stuff in that trash can. There'll be ores or maybe, you know, I've even found diamonds and emeralds and stuff in the trash cans. Hey Sam, what's up? Oh hi, it's good to see you again. Good to see you too, Sam. Take it easy. Alright. Good talk. Good talk. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and head back up. See, how much money do we have? 592 gold. Let's go ahead and, dang, I don't have any inventory space. Let's go back to the farm, and we'll sell some of this stuff, some of these fish that we caught, and then hopefully we'll have time to head back over to Pierre's and go ahead and get some seeds, because that would be a good idea. Go ahead and get some seeds in the ground, other than our parsnips. But first, quick sip of coffee. Good stuff. Alright. So let's go ahead and sell a few things. Anchovies, halibut, herrings. We'll sell these daffodils since they don't really help us in terms of energy. But dandelions are food. So we will keep the dandelions. We will definitely need food as we progress through this. Alright, so let's head back to Pierre's and see if we can go ahead and get some seeds and hopefully be able to start making some good money here soon. We have 592 gold, which it's not that much. We've only made 92 gold, but that's not too bad on day 2 to have made 92 gold. So, alright, let's meet Pierre since he was another one of the people that we haven't met yet. Hey, it's Mr. Kangaroo, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price, and then take credit for it, which he does do. Pierre is not super popular, doesn't seem like, among Stardew Valley players for that reason. You sell him good crops, and then he turns around and tells everybody that he grew them. So, not super endearing behavior on his part. Alright, so we have a few different crops we can choose from here. Parsnips, beans, cauliflower, potato, tulip, kale, jazz seeds, which are flowers, and then grass starter and a few other little things here that we don't really need to worry about right now. So, let's see. You know, cauliflower is great because it does seem to pop up from time to time in little quests. So let's just get a couple of cauliflower seeds. They're also pretty expensive, so we don't really want to go nuts with those. Alright, 5 potato seeds. I like potatoes because, you know, like it says in this little dialogue box, you do have a chance of getting multiple potatoes from a single harvest. So that is, so that's really nice. You get a little bit more than you actually planted. Let's see. Let's get some more parsnips since they're cheap. No reason not to. And we only have 82 gold left, and I don't really want to go a whole lot lower than that, so let's go ahead and let's say hi to Granny Evelyn here. Don't mind my husband George. He isn't very friendly to strangers. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes people are like that. That's alright. We will win him over with our mustache and our winsome personality. He will love us in no time. But right now we've got a few seeds that we need to plant. Now let's see, I think I saw some sap in here, didn't I? Yeah, a little bit of sap. Can we make fertilizer yet? We can't. Okay, so that's apparently, I guess that comes from building up the farming skill a little bit. We'll get the crafting recipe for that, and then we'll be able to start making fertilizer out of sap, which is just fantastic. You get a lot of sap in this game, you know, from chopping down all the trees, and it's really useful to be able to make fertilizer from that sap. So we will look forward to that. We'll just save up our sap for the time being. Alright. Okay, very good. So we have a few more... Oh, we got plenty of water here. Got a few more crops in the ground. Let's go ahead and water those. Okay. Alright, fantastic. Now something else I need to do that I should have done in the, the first episode was clearing out some of this grass here. You don't want the weeds and grass and that sort of thing to start getting too close to the area where you have crops planted. Because that will actually start moving into your crop area there, and it'll start destroying crops. So you certainly don't want that. So we'll clear out a little bit more of this space in this general area. And certainly doesn't hurt us to get a little bit more stone, a little bit more wood. And those will certainly be useful things to us as the game progresses. Alright, let's get rid of some of these logs here. Scythe some of this. Alright, now we've gotten a couple of wild seeds, or rather mixed seeds. And we might as well go ahead and plant those. They're just sort of free seeds that usually end up being forgeable items. And so that's just a little bit of something extra that we can make a little money with. So that is certainly a good thing. Alright, it's already 7:30 p.m. We've had a productive day, I would say. So let's just chop down a few trees. Would not hurt at all for us to get a little bit of wood, particularly if we're thinking about going ahead and trying to fix that bridge on the beach. That might be a real nice thing to be able to do. Go ahead and get that done, and then we can start getting forgeable items off the beach, and that'll be a good source for a little bit of early game income for us, which we will certainly need. And then tomorrow we'll definitely want to try the community center again and see if we can just go ahead and get that going. Go ahead and start donating items to the community center. That's a big job. There's a lot that needs to be done to get the community center going and up to speed. So let's go ahead and just get a few more items here. Okay, there we go. Alright, very good. Alright, we should be getting a pet soon. And that'll certainly be a good thing. I think Marnie shows up on, I don't know, day 3 or 4 to bring by our new pet. That'll be fantastic. So, alright, well, let's put this stuff away. I think this has been a very productive second day. So fiber, I'm going to go ahead and sell the fiber for now. Later on in the game, fiber becomes useful. Off the top of my head, I know that it's used for the grass starter, I believe, and that is certainly very helpful. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Can we make a scarecrow yet? I know that the fiber is used to make scarecrows. We do not have the ability to make a scarecrow yet. But we will gain that crafting recipe fairly soon, so let's just go ahead and hang on to that fiber, and then we'll be able to use that to craft ourselves a scarecrow, and that will be very helpful, and will keep our crops from being damaged by crows. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and hit the hay. Ah, okay, there we go. So we've already gotten up to level 1 foraging, which gives us the wild seeds recipe and the field snack recipe. Field snack is great. That provides a lot of energy and definitely a good thing early on in the game. Alright, looks like we made, oh wow, 380 gold, not bad. As you can see, a lot of our income came from the fishing that we did today. Definitely a good thing early in the game to do as much fishing as you can. And the 3 clams there, 50 gold each, that did not help, or that did not hurt at all. So that is a beautiful thing. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you joining me for another day in Stardew Valley. And now Kangaroo Court is adjourned. And I hope to see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.